Hello and welcome, I'm No442 and this is SketchUp design tutorial. Okay, so now we're going to put some wheels on the Dodge truck. This is apparently a Dodge truck. It's kind of like a truck. I think it's getting there, definitely. If we look underneath right now though, we see that we have an issue here. There is a big missing piece to this puzzle. And you know, that's a bit of an issue. So what we do is we'll get the pencil tool out. So you just get the pencil tool or the line tool, and then we could go from point to point here, and oh, it's just filled up. Excellent. So that's good stuff. And that just resolves that issue there. It's because this box here was set as a box, and we kind of modified into this box, and then it thought that that was all like one thing, but it wasn't. So it thought there was actually a gap at the bottom because of the front and back surfaces. It created it like that. I don't know. It's just something the software does, so it doesn't really matter too much. So what we want to do now is, this is all one grouped object. As you can see, it's got the big bounding box around it. We want to make some wheels for this car, because I mean, what kind of car would it be without wheels? Control or shift and middle click. Shift and middle click. Okay, so we'll move over here now. You don't need to actually draw the wheels on the truck, because I mean, when we print it, you won't print the wheels on the truck, because obviously it would be a bit weird. I don't think it would come out right. So you'd have to kind of like pin the wheels onto the truck, which is okay. It's not too bad. Yeah, I reckon it'll be alright. So when we get a circle, we do want to do it on the same surface as this. So, I mean, we'll just go up here and go from here to here, and then we want to make it with a 7mm radius circle. So just put 7. There we go. Now we've got a little wheel. We want to extrude this out. What are you doing? What are you doing there? Oh. Why is that one coming out? Why are we with? Fucking, can you believe it? Okay, so yeah, pull the wheel out. We want to do that by 4mm. So we do that by 4mm. There we go. We have a little wheel now. It's extruded as well. It looks good. So what we want to do next is, a wheel doesn't just look like that, does it? No, it doesn't. So we want to pull it in by 4mm. And then we want to kind of pull that one up by 2mm. There we go. So that's kind of right, isn't it? So we have the hubcap in the middle, and then, like, you know, you got the shiny bit around the outside usually. Next up, what we want to do is just pull this little bit back. Where is it? There it is. Push pull tool. We'll put that back a little bit, just by you know, 1mm or whatever. Oh Jesus, that's not 1mm, is it? Okay, so we'll pull it back by 0.5mm, I suppose. There we go. Yeah, there we go. And what we want to do is we want to just select the whole thing. Select this whole thing here. Right click and make it a component. We'll call it wheel. Because that's what it is. It's best to call things by their name because it makes it a bit easier to see. So what we can do now is we'll just get the old move tool and just drag that down here. Is that? It's fine. That's good actually. We can use the. Oh. I mean, it is a little bit inside the car. That's fine. That's fine though. It doesn't matter because this is a what do you call it? Because this is its own entity now, pretty much, it's its own object. So it is separate to the vehicle. So it's not actually going to be stuck to the vehicle. It's just a separate component, as it's called, a component to the vehicle. So yeah, we could just go up here to the window thing and go to, for some reason, my SketchUp is bugged out. So what you would do is you would click on here, then go components. But for some reason, I click on components and nothing happens. I'm not sure why. but you know, it's just how it is, I suppose. So what we want to do is we'll go from here to here, and we're going to type 30, and we'll call it 30 mil. That is where we're going to stick the back wheels. The front wheels will be here. I mean, I suppose it could be further forwards if you really want. Maybe like 10. No, that's not far enough back. Ooh, what am I doing? There we go. How big is this? How big is that? That's 28 mil. So we want it to be 14. Yeah, there we go. So we go from here to 14. There we go. So what we can do is just set that up. Oh, there we go. Oh, for God's sake. Okay. Then we'll move that forwards. Here, so that is on the 14. That is on the 14 line. And I mean, just go into components usually now. Oh. Oh, I did it again. Components. And then the component window will come up and you can just drag another one of these out. I can't do that today, so I'm just going to copy and paste it instead. Because that's the same thing essentially. Oh, that's a bit far away, isn't it? So we just want to stick this wheel on the front here. We'll line it up. And we'll bring it to. And I mean, I know it doesn't look incredible, but hey, this is our first proper sketch with like our designs, I suppose. It could be, well, it's just the start of something good, isn't it? So we'll go back here again by 30, and then we'll go forwards here by 14 again, and all we do is we will paste here. Now obviously we want to turn it around, so we can do that. We'll flip it along the green. There we go. And that is how you just flip it. Sometimes there's like a load of different ways to do the same thing, and it's just like preference as to which way you do it. Okay, yeah, so that's good. That's good. And we'll do that again for this. We'll move this down to here. What is it doing? I don't want it to move. There we go. Now that's on that line. We'll select that one now, and then we'll move that down because I just noticed that's not actually on the line. Oh, it wants to be on the outside bounding box for some reason. There we go. Okay, so that's on that line in both ways. Oh, for God's sake, stop moving. There we go. And we select that one. I've got to remember to go back to the select tool after, like that, and then go to this one, and then move this one, and have it so it's on the line. Now, they're all on the thing now. So that's cool. That's cool. So as you can see, a little bit of work, and now we have our truck with 4 wheels. The wheels are not indented into the truck. It doesn't look incredibly fantastic, but we have a truck nonetheless. And with a little bit of paint and maybe a bit of sandpaper as well, you can make it look into a pretty decent truck, which isn't boxy at all. But you know, that's fine. It's our first real project, I suppose, and we've made a truck. That's cool. So yeah, don't forget to comment, rate. Getting ahead of myself there. Don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe. Let me know what you think. Follow me on Twitter. That's @Nathan42, and suggest. Don't forget to suggest what we should do next time. Then we can just drag another one out. What the hell is that?